Okay, good morning. So we may have some meditation first. So we can use our breath to concentrate, to calm the mind. So inhale, pause, exhale, pause, and inhale again. Pause, exhale, pause. So inhale, you find the rising of the stomach. Pause, exhale, falling of your stomach. Pause, inhale, rising. Pause, exhale, falling of the stomach. Pause. You can even use your hand, touch your abdominal area. Inhale, you find rising. Pause, exhale, falling of your stomach. Pause. Now you can just naturally follow your breath. So you really focus on the breathing. The key here is to remain or maintain the connection between the mind and the breathing. You're mindful of breathing. Inhale. You know that you are inhaling. Exhale. You know that you are exhaling. And remember, you're doing this very naturally. You're relaxed. And you're focused. And you can remain this relaxed and focused breathing. You may feel the warmth of your stomach area or belly button area. So in Qigong, in energy work, in each inhalation, you can visualize you're downloading energy from cosmos to the belly button area. Inhale, you're downloading energy, and each exhalation, you're releasing stress, anxiety to the cosmos. Inhale, downloading fresh energy, loving energy from the universe. Exhale, releasing your worries, concerns, stress. You can visualize you're standing at the center of the universe, infinite big, infinite small universe. And each breath in, you're downloading love energy to the belly button area. And each out breath, you're releasing stress, worries, concerns, or pain to the age of cosmos. There's no age actually. You know, in every second, we are exchanging energy, information, and matter with or between you and cosmos, right? So this visualization helps you to become stronger, cleaner, pure, and remove your blockages of your body, of your mind. Again, inhale, downloading love and energy from the infinite universe. Pause, exhale, releasing all your concerns, worries, stress to the Mother Nature who has infinite love for us. Or if you're kind enough, you can send back your love, your concern, your love and compassion to the Mother Nature or the cosmos. You're not only downloading love and compassion energy from the universe, but also send your love and compassion and energy to the universe. And where is the universe? Here and now. Like you can send your love to your room, to your computer, to your body, to your family members. It's always starting from here and now. Each inhalation, you're downloading love, compassion, care from the environment and the Mother Universe. Each inhalation, you're sending back your love, compassion, energy to your family, to the Mother Nature, to everything you experienced, to every people you encountered. So it's kind of expansion of the visualization now. In this way, your body is relaxed, your mind is at ease, and your heart is open. You're in harmony with your surrounding, including your computer, your room, your chair, your family, your friends, your relatives, Mother Nature, and so on. And you can remain this state of exchange with everything, actually, in terms of energy, love, and compassion. You can, as a beginner, you can close your eyes, but with eyes open, it should be okay too. Everything you can see, hear, touch, smell, taste is in you, and it's your projection. And you can say hello. Sounds crazy, right? Shake hands mentally with them. Send your love. In Buddha's teaching, we say this world is unreal, is your projection, is dreamlike, illusion-like, bubble-like, shadow-like, lightning-like, morning dew-like, or just in one word, dreamlike. You notice your surroundings, every phenomenon outside of you and inside of you is dreamlike, yet you are a good dream maker. You send love and your concern to everything, everyone inside of you and outside of you. You are director and you're good director of your life. You are the editor and a great editor of your life. You are painter and the beautiful painter of your life. Even though this world we projected or is projecting now is unreal or dreamlike, but you can play and have fun. Each inhalation you notice their love, their compassion, and each exhalation you send back your love and your compassion. How wonderful it is. You are consciously creating a harmonious world, and you are in charge. Okay, that's a meditation on breathing plus visualization. Actually, it's not only when you meditate, you can have these feelings or visualizations, but also when you work, walk, talk, when you do anything actually, or not doing anything, you can still use this technique, make it a habit, and have fun. Our mind is so powerful. Once you have certain mastery on your mind, you will say, wow, what a powerful tool I have. Our five senses may be limited. We can only see a certain images or forms, or hear or listen to a certain level of sounds. We are not bats, and our eyes are less acute than egos. Our five senses are limited, yet our mind is not. Our mind is unlimited. Why I'm saying so? Do you know how many minds in the world now? So roughly we have 8 billion population, right? So 8 billion minds at this moment. Maybe half of them are in sleep. So maybe half are in dreams. And 50% of 8 billion or 4 billion people are wakeful. So at least 4 billion different minds are working. And each mind has a different contents. Four billion different worlds online. It's crazy. And behind all these 4 billion different minds, there's only one pure consciousness. Yet this one pure identical consciousness or universal consciousness are manifested or is manifested in so many different minds, 4 billion minds online. And in each moment, these 4 billion different minds are changing. You can imagine each mind is a chip of a computer or a brain, right? How powerful this pure consciousness is. The total sum of 4 billion different minds are just one teeny tiny percent of this infinite universal cosmic mind. If you add up animals' minds, birds, fish, dolphin, dogs, cats, wow, the number will be trillion, septillion, I don't know. Anyways, very big number now. Anyway, we are one of it. Once you have this total picture, you will be amazed by the creation. And each moment we are creating the world by ourselves. Do you want a good dream or nightmare? Do you want to be a good dreamer, dream maker? It's all up to you, up to us. Anyway, that's the meditation part. Meditation plus visualization plus some realization, right? Okay, maybe I can start read this pocket book again by Thich Nhat Hanh, How to Focus. Okay, oh wait, yes, this. So I start page 14. Freedom from regret and anxiety. To breathe with full awareness is a miraculous way to unite the knots of regret and anxiety and to come back to life in the present moment. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. You are present and you are relaxed. If we are imprisoned by regrets about the past or anxiety for the future, or attachment and aversion in the present. So you see three types of misbehavior. Regrets about the past, anxiety for the future, or attachment and aversion in the present moment. Past, future, present moment. Misunderstanding or misbehaviors of, if you really like regrets, anxiety and attachment and aversion, that's wrong. We are not free to be in contact with life. We are not really living out life. When we breathe in, pause, and out, pause, And follow our breath with attention all the way through, from beginning to the end. We are already at ease, relaxed, no longer dominated by our anxieties and longings. As we breathe with full awareness, our breath becomes slower and more regular. Peace and joy arise and become more stable with every moment. You are stable. You are not disturbed. You are not distracted. Relying on our breathing, we come back to ourselves and are able to restore the oneness of our body and mind and become whole again. Oneness. My channel is named Oneness Meditation School. Oneness is the highest realization of the awakening. You are one with everything, everyone, every animal, and so on. So there is no you and other, okay? Or there's no I and the other. There's only one, the wholeness, the suchness, thusness. 真如, in Chinese we say 真如 suchness. Sometimes suchness is anyway. It's I think it's good enough. Every moment is a suchness. It's amazing suchness. Everything is connected right now at this moment. At every moment. Every breath you're taking is from Mother Nature, and every out breath you exchange carbon dioxide with nature, and every energy you're consuming now are from food. And your body, around 100 trillion cells, are working together to have this function of being aware, and you can do things, you can sleep, you can walk, you can talk. Everything at this moment is connected, is interconnected, and you have your family, your job, your colleagues, your education, your background. You see, right now at this moment, your whole world is interconnected with everything else or everyone else. If you realize this, you will cherish every moment. Why? Because every moment is different. There's no such identical moment for anyone, for any sentient being actually. Every moment is different. That's why it's so precious. Do you follow? Everything is changing, spilling. Time is changing now. The planet Earth is spinning, and the Milky Way or the solar system is traveling across the cosmos or universe. The wind is blowing, the flowers are blossoming, the birds are chirping, the waves are dancing, and everyone is thinking or not thinking, or doing or not doing, or sleeping or not sleeping, or talking or not talking, or hiking or not hiking, or camping or not camping. You see, everything is changing, is alive, I will say. And every moment in each one's body and mind is so precious. And it's a cooperation of everything. Do you follow? The sunlight, the moon, the ocean, the nature, the humanity, the animals, the forces, the energies are working together to create this beautiful, beautiful moment. Amazing moment, actually. And you are the center of this creation. Everyone is different. Do you notice that wonder of life, the beauty of life? How lucky we are. We have this wonderful mind to understand the wonders of life based on all the contributions of Mother Nature, of air, ocean, even science and philosophies and humanities, civilizations with technology, science. All these come true because the cooperation among everything. Once you realize this, wow, appreciation will arise naturally. Compassion will arise naturally because now you have this understanding of suchness, of oneness, of non duality, of heaven. Heaven is here now, it's not far at all. Or if a Buddhist, Pure Land, Buddha Land. It's crazy. Anyway, let's go on. Just, relying on our breathing, we come back to ourselves and are able to restore oneness of our body and mind, and it becomes whole. You see, wholeness, it becomes one with everything, everyone. Wholeness, holy, holiness. You see, sacred. It's all connected. When body and mind are together, we are fully present. Your presence is the most precious among all the phenomena world. Now, do you feel your presence? Are you aware that you are aware? It's crazy. And be able to in great contact with what is happening, everything's changing, everything's feeling, everything is manifesting in front of you or inside of you in the present moment. It will never be in the past or the future, it's always be now. Okay, to page 17 of this pocket book, how to focus. Focusing being with the breath. We make our breathing the first object of our of our concentrated mind. We put all our attention on our breath so that mind and breath become one. Inhale, arising of stomach, pause, exhale, falling of your stomach, pause, inhale, rising, pause, exhale, falling, pause. Okay. After first focusing on the breath, we can then practice focusing on other phenomena when we use our breathing to bring all the energy of mind consciousness to one point, and our confusion stops, and then we are able to sustain the energy of our mind on one object. As we continue to practice, the energy of concentration helps us to penetrate deeply into the heart of the object of our focus. It's like you become a scientist. Scientists like to study, right? Study molecules, atoms, or planets, stars. So you're really focused on the object you are studying and discover the wonders of life there, of the object there. You are the scientist. I mean, if you discover the wonders of life, you're the scientist of life. And we gain insight and understanding. You see, be mindful or mindfulness or meditation, dhyana, dharana, concentration. You can use different words, but the power of focused mind brings us understanding. Again, you are a scientist of life. You understand your body and mind. You understand others' body and mind. You understand the reaction and interaction between everyone's body and mind. That's a knowledge. That's an insight. Okay, let's go on. Awareness of feelings. We are humans. We have feelings, lots of feelings, right? We can speak of feelings as being pleasant, painful, or neutral. Practicing meditation, we discover how interesting it is to look into our neutral feelings as we sit on the grass with our mind elsewhere. We may have neutral feelings, but when we bring our awareness to the neutral feelings, we find that it's really quite wonderful to be sitting on the grass in the sunshine. Because now you're concentrating on sitting on the grass. You can visualize it right now, actually. You feel sunlight embracing your body. You feel the warmth of the sunlight. You notice the wind is blowing, and there's kids playing, running. Okay, you you can visualize now. Actually, that's the power of our mind. No limitation at all. If you really focus on this, either visualization or the real sitting on grass, you have more connection with that moment or this moment. And you will enjoy what you're doing, or maybe just as simple as just sitting on the grass. That's it. The power of mindfulness or presence. As we observe the river of our feelings, like the river of our feelings, with mindfulness and concentration, we find that many neutral feelings are actually quite quite pleasant. Yeah, it's like you zoom in. You, like a scientist, they use a microscope to zoom in, zooming. Like now, modern science find molecules are made of atoms are made of neutrons, electrons, and they in the nucleus, in the neutron, they found quarks. They found up quarks, down quarks. Different names of quarks. And if they're digging, they find smaller and smaller particles. They find maybe the, how to say, the quanta or quantum, right? They found now Planck. They never found Planck. Anyway, it's a theoretical smallest unit that human mind can imagine. A Planck scale is like, how to say, 10 to the minus 10 to the power of minus 35 meters. That's really, really small. Anyway, just give you an idea that our mind is so powerful. Now, even scientists can visualize or imagine that the smallest units as a Planck size or Planck unit. I can use this scientist imagination or theory to create my world. That's how we are interconnected. I like science anyway, and it matches Buddha's teaching so well. And now science proves that everything is connected. The Buddha said the same thing, but now we have more like scientific, understanding, right? And so everything is connected in the scale of protons. So every proton is connected to every other protons. So if you the atom of carbon has 8, I think, if I'm right, 8 protons in the nucleus. So in this 8 carbon nucleus, each one of these 8 protons are connected with every other protons in the universe. That's a huge number, and I think if I remember right, it's the how many protons in the world? uh, I think if I'm right, it's in the scale of 10 to the power of 80. It's not so big, but it's like one followed by 80 zeros. That's huge. Anyway, sometimes there is a connection between science and Buddha's teaching, and I really enjoy the scientific discovery because it makes the Buddha's teaching more complete, or kind of how to say, if a Buddha's teaching is a huge or great canvas, scientific discovery is like some dots or strokes in that painting of the Buddhist Buddha's canvas, or actually it's the universal canvas. So scientific discovery is like a dots or lines or kind of structures in this universal picture. It's beautiful. We can use it. Why not? We can use Buddha's teaching. We can use scientific discovery. We can use philosophy. We can use literature. We can use music, art. We can use everything. Actually, it's the mind using it itself. All the philosophy, literature, music, or art, of science, or ancient wisdoms are from our human minds, right? So the minds are studying other minds, or mind is studying itself to learn, to evolve, to love, to awaken, actually. So why not? We can make these infinite minds, how to say, complete. It seems impossible, but anyway, you are enjoying, we are enjoying. So page 19, making decisions. When there is anxiety, irritation, or anger in us, we cannot decide clearly what to do. Yeah. Oh, cousin, it's you? Oh, I thought it's somebody else. Yes, we can use all those interconnected knowledge. Yeah. Arts, music, literature, or like spiritual book, science, philosophy, you name it. We are so rich, right? I mean, in terms of different manifestations. When you come back to yourself and breathe mindfully, again, inhale, pause, exhale, pause. Beautiful breathing. Your mind's attention has only one object, your breath. And if you continue to breathe in and out mindfully, inhale, pause, exhale, pause. You maintain that state of presence. So presence is very important here. Sometimes we are off presence because of we thinking this and we worry that. Now you can mindfully, consciously choose to be present. It's all our choice. You see, the key of awakening is in your hand. Do you find your key, Catherine? Once you have the key, do you find where is the door? Where to open? Funny. Your mind will become clearer and you will make better decisions. It's much better to make a decision when your mind is like that rather than when it is in a way of fear, anger, unclear thinking, and worry. Yes, so it's better we make decisions when we are clear, calm. You don't try not to make any decision when you are angry, depressed. You see, inner peace and calm is the foundation. 何其自信，本自清净. The famous quote from Sixth Patriarch Huineng. Maybe we go on to one or two other pages. Stopping. Okay. Stopping. That's very funny, right? Interesting. Meditation has two aspects, stopping and looking deeply. We tend to stress the importance of looking deeply because it can bring us insight and liberate us from suffering and afflictions. But the practice of stopping is fundamental. Stopping is the very beginning of the practice of meditation. If we cannot stop, we cannot have insight. We have to learn the art of stopping, stopping our thinking, our habit, energies, our forgetfulness, meaning you're not present, the strong emotions that rule us. Yes, stop overthinking, the habitual energies. I mean, if your addiction to sugar or to marijuana, to drugs, that sucks. Sometimes we are overthinking, so we are not present. So we should stop forgetfulness and the strong emotions. Definitely, anger, depression, low esteem will hurt us, right? When an emotion rushes through us like a storm, you have any experience of the storm of anger? Wow. It will destroy everything, pull off of everything, hurt yourself and your family and maybe your friends. Everything is damaged in a storm, a hurricane, or tornado. Stop that tornado. Come on, man. Yeah, I know. But can you find the button of stopping? Where is the button of stopping? When an emotion rushes through us like a storm or tornado, we have no peace. We turn on the TV and then we turn it off. We pick up a book and then we put it down. How can we stop the state of agitation? We can stop by practicing mindful breathing. Yes, it works. Inhale again. The rising of a stomach, pause. Exhale again. The falling of your stomach, pause. One more, inhale. Love, compassion from universe, exhale. Worries, concerns, ignorance from you to the age of cosmos. Ignorance is the greatest obstacle. Okay, how can we stop this state of agitation? Stop by practicing mindful breathing. Why? Because once you're focused on mindful breathing, you're stopping the overthinking. You're stopping the habitual patterns of energies. Because we can only focus on one thing at one time. That's the principle behind this. If you really focus on your breathing, you cannot calculate 1 plus 1 is 2. You won't have that thought or idea, or you won't plan for the future or worries for the past, regrets for the past and worries for the future. Anyway, if you're really present, present has two meanings. Present means you're knowing what's happening in your environment, right, outside and inside. You notice every phenomenon outside and inside. That's one level standing of presence. Presence has a deeper meaning. Presence means you are aware that you're aware. Are you aware that you're aware? So, to answer this question, you have to check in. You, the awareness, have to check. Leaving all the contents of the awareness alone, yes, I am aware that I am aware. So instead of focusing on contents of awareness, you have to focus on the awareness is focusing on itself. Do you notice the difference? It's different. Yet, while you are aware that you're aware, you are aware of the contents of awareness at the same time. There's no conflict. That's the true presence. Anyway, presence has two understandings or two levels. You're aware of the contents, and the second is you're aware of the awareness, or both. So that's the presence. Okay, presence is really, really a big name. Where is your presence? Here. When is your presence? Now. You see, here now. Simple. But this simplicity contains huge, infinite information and matter and energy. Scientific approach. Approach. Some British accent now. Okay. How can we stop the status of agitation, the state of agitation? We can stop by practicing mindful breathing. Mindful breathing is a connection to your presence, but it's not your presence yet. But it's very useful or practical. It's a bridge connecting your presence. I mean, the mindful breathing is a convenient way to connect your presence. But mindful breathing only is not sufficient, is not complete yet. Okay, it leads you or it leads you or guides you to your presence. Anyway, you don't need any technique to be present because you are your presence. You see, you don't travel to become you because you are you. There's no distance, there's no time. You are it already. So you and it, you see, you are it. There's still duality, dual. You are. Okay, then no, there's no it. You are, or I am. You see, Jesus. You are the God. I am. Come on. Yes. So we can start by practicing mindful breathing, mindful walking, mindful talking, mindful washing hands, mindful eating, mindful sleeping. Oh, mindful sleeping, is that kind of possible? Maybe. Let's be open to that. Mindful listening, mindful hiking, mindful swimming, any activity, the list can go on and on, right? Uh, Deep looking in order to understand. You understand your presence. You understand your mindfulness. You understand who you are. You understand who are you. Who are you not? Who you are not. Sorry, yes, poor English. When we are mindful, touching deeply the present moment. Can you touch your present moment now? You see, the mind is touching its projection. The the screen of smart TV is touching the image of the TV. Can you notice that you are touching your whole world right now? Your mind is the creator. Your mind is the creation. Your mind is the smart TV in which all the programs are running. You're making love with whole universe. I love this. If making love is the highest expression between two lovers, then my dear Dharma friend, you're making love with the whole cosmos right now. Where is the two lovers? You, the awareness, and another one is the contents of awareness. That's the greatest two lovers. And these two lovers are one. We call pure mind. You follow, Kirsten? You're making love with the whole world right now. The pure consciousness has two sides, the contents and the manifested and the unmanifested, or let's say Rigpa, or pure consciousness. Everyone is making love right now. I mean, not physically, but spiritually, mentally. It's a beautiful love making. It's a beautiful dream. It's a beautiful illusion. It's a beautiful morning dew. It's beautiful lightning. It's a beautiful illusion. It's crazy, you see? It's crazy. Let's finish this. Just one or two sentences now. The fruits are always understanding, acceptance, love, and the desire to leave suffering and bring joy. Wow, that's a Bodhisattva. That's a Buddha. So Thich Nhat Hanh definitely is awakened one, is a fully awakened one. Come on. Yeah. So The fruits are, so the outcome, what outcomes of awakening are always understanding. You understand yourself, you understand others. You understand others by understanding yourself first. If you don't understand who you are, what you are, if you don't understand your body, mind, if you don't understand your feelings, emotions, and where they come from, how you understand others? All your knowledge starts from your experience first, right? So the outcomes or fruits of awakening are always understanding. Then on top of that understanding, you accept or acceptance. From that understanding and acceptance, you try to love. Now, not only you understanding, now you try to help others, love others in a much deeper level, in a much deeper level in terms of understanding or knowledge or wisdoms. And the desire, now desire is not individual anymore, it's a cosmic desire. A cosmic desire to relieve suffering and bring joys to others. There's no others, there's only you. So this desire, or how to say, desire, let's say, to relieve sufferings and bring joy to others, there's no others anyway, is natural, spontaneous, and in sync. Wow, I love this. I love this. Any questions, my dear Dharma friend? If no, we stop at page 21, How to Focus by Thich Nhat Hanh. You may borrow from your library. I think I borrow from the library of, Vancouver. It's very concise or short, but it contains huge information. Thank you, Thich Nhat Hanh. You guys still there? You want to still listen to one page? One more page? A clear mind. I like this. Maybe we just very short, okay? Meditation is not to avoid problems or run away from difficulties. No, you never run away if you're awakened. There's nowhere to run away. Actually, you're always in aware awareness. Where to run? There's nowhere to run. It's always here now. So we do not practice to escape. We practice to have enough strength to confront problems effectively, wisely, clearly, actually. To do this, we must be calm, fresh, and solid. Solid like a giant tree, giant redwood tree, red amber wood tree, if I'm right. You see that 50 meters tall, maybe at least 30 meters tall giant tree. I will go back to your question. Let me finish this. To do this, we must be calm, fresh, and solid. Do you feel your giant tree now? Your giant being in the cosmos. Actually, this giant has no boundaries. You're infinitely big and infinitely small. I'm not talking about your physical body, okay? I'm talking your mind, your heart, your your spirit, or your awakened mind. Fresh. You're so fresh because you can leave all the habitual thinking, leave the old memories as part aside. You're so fresh. You're in sync with the moment. You're in sync with the precious moment, I will say. Now, the eternal now, the infinite being, the infinite space, fresh, and you are calm, you are undisturbed, undistracted. So beautiful. You're a diamond mind. You can just YouTube my previous videos. A diamond mind with clarity, transparency, openness, luminosity. A diamond mind is also a luminous mind, a clear mind, a pure mind. Now, here. Okay, so last sentence, when we learn to stop, we become calmer and our mind becomes clearer. Diamond mind again. Like clear water after the particles of mud have settled. Yes. Where is the particles of the mud? This is a metaphor to refer to our minds, the overthinkings, the pleasures, the traumas, the stressors or stress, the wrong identity of who you are. Anyway, that's the mental particles of mud, or the particles of mental mud. When these particles of mental mud have settled, your mind become clear, pure, open, luminous, connected, free. Yes, freedom. You see, I just repeat these words again and again. It's also a reminder to myself, also a reminder to you. Let's know myself and yourself. There's only one conscious mind, a luminous diamond, open, universal, undifferentiated, one whole, holy, wholesome. you know, wow, these beautiful words become your realization instead of just the wholesome, the organic. No, 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 it's your realization now. Anyway, Kirsten, good book. Be good to continue another day with more reading from his what is publication date. Yes, another page. Publish date. I think it's quite new. It's publishing date 20, 2020. It's just last year. I think it's possibly after Thich Nhat Hanh death, right? I don't know, maybe 2 years ago. So it's after his passing, and this 2020 is, yeah, very beautiful. Thich Nhat Hanh, why I like to use it, he used very simple word. Or 2022, sorry, 2022. He used very simple word, no bullshit. Okay, no rituals, no thing, no extra stuff. Very direct, simple, beautiful, kind, compassionate words. That's every word is manifestation of this master Thich Nhat Hanh, right? Words and minds are closely related. Sometimes my my kids have some jokes and the S word or F word. I say to them, once you say S word or F word, that word is already in your mind and you are defiled. You are impure. You are effed. You are est. Okay? Once you say that word, you are the victim of that word already. Do you follow, Kristen? Any bad words, F word, S word, or any bad words, once you say it, you are the first hand victim of that word because it comes out from your mind. It's the garbage of the mind. Then you release the garbage out to the external environments. It stinks, but it stinks inside first. How about we change that effort S word to love, compassion, peace, calm, joy, understanding, care, freedom, luminosity, openness, stillness, purity, beauty. When you put all these words or repeatedly, how to say these words in your mind, actually you're creating a beautiful inner environment. Then once that inner beautiful environment is big enough, you will release your beautiful inner environment outside and create a external beautiful, pure, luminous, connected, loving, caring, connected out mind or outside world. And again, there's no inside and outside, it's always in you. This reminds me the Buddha's teaching, consciousness, the storehouse consciousness. Everything you is already here now. It's inside you first. How you select, how do you cultivate your words? Do you always say the F word or S word? You're cultivate the bad words or feelings in you. How can you express yourself, happily? You cultivate the F word, S word, the bad words or bad feelings, emotion inside. The expression of it will be just a matter of time, you know. So shift this cultivation to a beauty, to harmony, to freedom, liberation, wisdom, calm, peace, connection, and so on and so forth. It's your choice, my dear friend. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Ouch! Sleeping tired now. Okay. See ya, cousin. Thank you, thank you. You are beautiful soul, cousin. Thank you.